YouTube, Mr. Slush here. Hope your day's going well for you today. I've got a special treat for you. I was in the outdoor refrigerator that we have in our rear porch, and I noticed that I had a stone fruit pit that has sprouted and is taking some root. This particular one is the Frida's Angel Cot. And so I really like to do this with stone fruit. Stone fruit being peaches, plums, apricots, nectarine, anything with a really large solid pit in the center. You can put them into your refrigerator for several months, 2 to 4 months, give or take. And put them into a Ziploc baggie with some good soil and just nice, lightly moist soil, not anything extravagant, but nicely, lightly moist soil, and put, a good handful of pits inside of the bag, and they will sprout. Some of them will. It's not 100%, but out of a good handful, you may get, 2 or 3, or, maybe if that. And so what I do is occasionally, if I see one, I'll go through the baggie and I'll get that one out and I'll check the other one, see if they've sprouted. If not, then I'll put them back into the baggie and then put them back into the refrigerator so that you can give them more time. So they just need that cold atmosphere to begin to sprout. And that's why a refrigerator in your crisper drawer and the little dairy drawer is where I keep them. And so I usually always have these bags going. Whether it be on, really neat store-bought unique varieties, sometimes the hybrids like the plum cots or the plueries, things like that. And they will not be true to the fruit itself. They will differ, so it's not going to be a clone, but it will be something to where you could try out a branch and see if you like the fruit. And then, as I've said on other videos, you could graft onto another branch and graft on a known variety so that you've got 2 fruits on the tree versus 1. So I'm just going to gently take this out, trying not to damage any of the roots, and I'll give you a closer look at what it looks like here. And this one is really sprouted nicely, and I can tell it's got some really nice roots. So I think we'll have a really good candidate. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Give you a nice close-up look here. And so you can see the long root down below with several roots, and then the little stem coming up here, and the pit's nice and opened. And so what I'll do is I'll just put it in here to where the stem is coming out. I'm just going to hold it in place while I add soil to the pot. I'll be giving it some nice sunshine potting mix, and I'll just make it to where the roots get nice and covered. I'll hold it until it can support itself. Getting close. Okay, the seedling is now supporting itself. I'm just going to put some more soil. All right, good deal. I'm just lightly, not even tamping it down. I'm just slightly packing it, just ever so gently. I definitely don't want to damage any of these roots. And then what I'll do, I'll get some of that really awesome Mexican sunflower mulch that I made yesterday, or the day before. And I'll just put that on there. Okay, good deal. And so now I can go through my baggie here. And I just want to investigate what's going on in here. If I had one, there could be another smaller one. So I'll just empty the contents out onto the table. And going through, there's a pit there, nothing doing. There's another pit, nothing doing. I've probably got, oh, I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 10 different pits in here, if not more, maybe even closer to a dozen. So I don't see any else that have rooted. So what I'll do is just put everything back into the bag. I'm not paying any special attention to where the pits are inside the bag. Being covered or not matters not. They will find soil in the bag. The soil's still really nice and moist in there, so I don't need to moisten it. And there she is. I might have to clean the zips here because they have a little bit of soil. I wanted to get a nice seal. Okay. Okay, and then I'll just put this back into the refrigerator until I can physically see more sprouts, or maybe in another month or two I'll open it back up and I'll just see if there's anything doing. And so as you can see here, I've got just a nice little angel caught seedling that has sprouted. I went ahead and I just put the name. I know it's probably going to be backwards, but it's Frida's Angel Caught. And so I will allow it to grow up, and I will leave 1 or 2 branches being the angel caught, and then I'll probably graft something else onto it. And so it's nice just to have those cyan wood out there to graft onto. I've got some other ones I've done, emerald plums. They were a green plum, a really neat type. So I just like to play around with those. Anytime I get stone fruit, I'll put some pits off to the side, put them into the refrigerator, and sprout them. So it doesn't hurt to do it, and it's real easy to do. And so if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I definitely appreciate you coming out and taking a look at what I've done here today. And I hope you have a blessed day. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, well, here it is inside of the greenhouse. As you can see, there is the little stem coming out. A little apricot, angel caught. And so it will be extremely happy in here with the high humidity. My temperature reading over there is about 50 degrees, 50% humidity, and right around 80 degrees in here. So absolutely beautiful conditions for this little angel caught to grow up and flourish. One other quick point I just wanted to mention is that I do a really good watering once I put the little seedling into the pot, or anytime you put anything into the pot, just make sure you do a really thorough water the first time to get any of the air that's trapped within the soil. And so it doesn't hurt to just take a little extra time and make sure it's thoroughly draining through the bottom drain holes, and get all the captured air out of the pot itself. So there she is, and once again, thank you for stopping by and viewing this video. If you have any questions below, feel free to ask, and let me know below in the comments as well what you have propagated by seed via this message, what stone fruit you've done it with, or other types of fruit. I'd be curious to know your experience as well. Have a great day today. Take care. God bless.